Welcome back. Keeping up with technology isn't the easiest thing in the world because it is always changing. So we've brought back all our tech hosts to have a nice little chat. But before we get to that, we have a quick tech tip from Nguyen.
Nguyen's tip: how to send a fax with your laptop running Windows 7 operating system. First, plug the phone line into jack RJ11 in your laptop. Then click on Start menu, type fax in the search box, then press Enter. The program initializes the fax. Inside the fax program, click on New Fax. Attach the document you want to fax to the fax template. Type in the fax number you want to fax to. Then press Send. The fax is being sent, and it is done. That's it.
Okay, thanks, Nguyen. Your tips are always useful. All right, we've brought back all of our tech hosts here. We've got Lou, Abid, Romaine, and Kayla to discuss the latest in the gadget world. Hey guys, how's it going?
What it do?
Good. All right, so let's get started. Our first story of the day is concerning Future Shop. Now, Future Shop is a big, obviously, technology hub for anybody that doesn't know. I don't know how you couldn't know and live in this country, but anyway. They've announced plans that they plan to hire 4,000 extra seasonal employees for the holiday season, and to do so, they're reaching out to social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook in the hopes of attracting, people who are into the whole technology scene. I think that's a pretty smart idea. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure, of course. Anything seasonal is good.
Yeah, but I mean, like the fact that they're using Twitter and Facebook to advertise the jobs as opposed to just standard.
We're probably going to see a lot more of that.
Yeah,
because it's genius. Yes. Everyone's on there all day, every day. So if you're looking for a job,
why
not?
So I have a question. Is this because Future Shop is connected to Best Buy? Now I forget if Best Buy owns Future Shop or it's vice versa, but. Are these jobs just for Future Shop or Best Buy?
As far as I know, it's just Future Shop, but I guess we'll have to stay tuned since we still have a little ways to go till the holiday season. So yeah, keep a lookout. But yeah, I mean, I think people are definitely looking for jobs online. I know that's the place that I would always look, right? It's the most current. Things get posted every single day.
Exactly. And even though, statistically speaking, only 4% of jobs are gotten through online.
Yeah.
So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. I think that number must be increasing, though, because I know that's the best. I think that's the best and the quickest place to find up-to-date information, right? So, yeah. So I guess we'll see how much success they have with that. All right, moving on. Our next story is definitely interesting. For those of you who like watching 3D movies or TV but hate wearing the glasses, as cool as they make everybody look, Toshiba may have an answer for you. So just on Monday, the company unveiled the world's first high-definition liquid crystal display 3D TV that requires no special glasses at all.
What?
Yeah, because glasses are one of the biggest consumer complaints about the technology. So the downside is that one will have to sit fairly close to the TV in order to achieve the 3D effect properly.
Why? Because your eyes cross.
Yeah, and the TV will also carry a steep price tag. No surprise there, obviously. So basically, in its new TVs, they use what's called a perpendicular lenticular sheet, which consists of an array basically of small lenses that directs light from the display to 9 points in front of the TV. If a viewer is sitting within the optimal viewing zone, then the brain integrates these points into a single kind of 3D image. And they say the result is precise rendering of high-quality 3D images, whatever the viewing angle within the viewing zone.
English,
so that sounds a little complicated. Now, I mean,
you go to test it out, and you want to sit down. She was like, "No, not there."
Yeah.
No, not there.
And another kind of downside that I think is that they're only offering it in 12 inches and 20 inches, so you can't get really big screens. It's only the technology's not yet advanced enough to offer like the larger size.
Would you be watching anything 3D? So you could be flipping through the channels, sitting however close to your TV, and you could watch anything at all.
Yeah, I think the whole.
So like you could watch the news.
Yeah.
You could watch.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
If you want to see something blowing up on the news in 3D, right?
It's so strange.
Yeah, I know.
I don't really think this technology is gonna take off as much as people think it is. Because I mean, first of all, I think it's going to become a health issue.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, like 2 or 3 years down the road, there's a news report's going to come out and say, well, according to recent studies, you shouldn't sit so close to the TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think it's just something you gotta think about before you go ahead and just jump in.
But you know what? If the consumers want it, if people want it, then they're not just making these movies and everything that has to do with 3D for no reason. It's because people are asking for them, right?
Supply and demand.
Yeah. So I mean, if these consumers are wanting this,
okay, so let's
kind of
do a
makes
quick
sense,
survey
right?
here. If money was no objective,
Yeah.
out of us here, who would actually purchase one of these televisions here?
Not me.
3D TVs.
If it was no objective, I don't think I would purchase it, but I would be, but I would want to at least experience it.
Yeah.
Steal it? I wouldn't buy
Even
it.
if money was no object, I still wouldn't buy it.
Maybe I'd buy it and return it after using it once. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like
think
to
it's
know.
more of a quick
Well, you
sort
can
of
go into the
fad.
store and try
Yeah,
it out.
I would. If
I would do that.
I would go and check it out in a store. Like I'd want to see what all this
This
is about.
What all this is about. I still don't see myself buying
Yeah,
it.
I'm old-fashioned. I like it
Yeah.
nice and simple.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Because the
no.
headgear you gotta put on is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like a diver.
I agree. All right,
know,
so we're going to say we're not such huge fans of that here at tech-er-ep, but who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. So here's kind of a funnier, little bit of a lighter story involving a technology-related lawsuit. These are always lots of fun for us. So this involves a woman named Beverly Stayart who was curious to see what would come up if she searched her name on an online search engine. So she was unhappy with the results, which included various pharmaceutical and adult websites. No surprise there. Basically anything produces adult websites these days. She decided to sue the search engine, claiming that the results it associated with her name falsely gave the impression that she personally endorsed the products and services listed. Obviously, her claims were dismissed by the court because that is ridiculous. What do you guys think about this? It's kind of an interesting idea, but pretty silly at the same time.
Well, how many people share the same name?
I know.
You know?
Sure, yeah.
You go into any search engine, I mean, even YouTube. I put my name in there and it's, you know, other people in their own YouTube videos have the name Kayla and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, everything that can relate back to me. And if I
Yeah.
put my name in Google, I have things from different countries coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's not me, but
And I don't think anybody would really assume that that was you,
No.
or that you
No.
did endorse those things. I think she was just basically looking for an easy buck.
easy back,
pretty-
yeah.
I think it's more ridiculous than suing somebody for serving hot coffee and it being hot.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that one?
Yeah,
So,
that was
yeah.
pretty. Yeah, that was a pretty funny one. Well, yeah, we'll tell you that story later.
It's funny how many people actually do Google themselves.
Yeah.
I've done it
Everybody
before. I'm
does.
not
I've
gonna
done
lie.
I've never done it.
Oh, okay,
No?
there.
You
Well,
know.
we're going to.
Yeah.
We're going to do that for you, and
You do it
hopefully
for
you
me?
enjoy what comes
Yeah.
up.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah, for sure. All right, so basically silly. I'm glad that the claim got dismissed. It was pretty stupid in my opinion, but pretty funny. It provided us with some amusement. So thanks for that one, Beverly. All right, so here's another sort of fun story I read involving like movie gadgets that have been present in movies. So a poll was recently conducted by Universal Pictures in the UK, asking viewers to rate their top technology gadgets that they've seen in different movies. So number one that came out was the teleporters used in Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Those are pretty cool. I mean,
That's
actually,
something I would buy.
Yeah.
If I had the
Yeah,
money.
me
Oh, for
too.
sure.
Me
Beat
too.
traffic?
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, for sure. The car from Back to the Future was also high up there. And also high on the list was Mary Poppins' magical handbag, which had contents for any occasion. So she would open it, she'd say, we need this. It would be in there right away. So
actually
pretty cool, actually, yeah. So the handbag is a pretty cool thing. But yeah, I have to say one of my favorite things about going to the movies is the whole like escapism. Like you see all these cool gadgets that, you know, would never be possible in real life.
Definitely.
Well, I don't want to say never. Hopefully we'll get that teleporter for you one day. I know you're pulling for it.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I definitely would.
I think there's a lot of cool things in movies that we always say, oh, that would make life so much easier.
yeah.
You know, it'd be so
Yeah.
cool to have that.
And especially a time machine.
yeah.
Yeah, oh.
I mean, that would always be useful too.
Oh yeah, but here's a question: would you rather have a device that teleports you from place to place in this time, or one that takes you back in time, but from whatever
No.
point you are physically?
In this time.
So
Yeah.
a place to place.
I think place to place is good enough.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
go back in time,
I would go
you
back
know,
in time.
You know,
I
movies
wouldn't.
always tell you you're gonna mess it up.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I think I've
You
been
know, you're
scarred
not
from
born
that.
and stuff
Date
like
your
that.
mother
I
or
know.
something like
Oh,
that.
gosh.
So I think just
Creepy.
the time, you know?
We should
Yeah.
stick to technology.
Yeah.
Rather than
Well,
dating your mother.
We'll stick to that.
Michael J. Fox did it.
Yeah.
Everybody's
all
like,
right,
what?
all right, all
Date your
right.
mother.
Okay, let's move on to our last news item of the day. We all had a lot of fun with that one. So we all use Facebook, obviously, and many people also use the internet telephone company Skype. So the two are now in talks to establish some kind of partnership, actually, aimed at integrating their communication services. So under the proposed partnership, Facebook users would be able to sign into Skype through their Facebook accounts. And once signed in, they'd be able to send text messages, voice chat, and video chat with Facebook friends from within Skype. So do you guys think that would be a successful partnership?
Yes.
Actually, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's funny you mention that, but Google has actually already done something like that.
Oh, okay.
Where you can actually make phone calls from your Gmail account.
Yeah.
Oh.
So international calls, and actually up until the end of this year, they're actually free within Canada and the U.S. Just in case you guys want to try it out. But the rates for like all the other countries and stuff are pretty low and everything, so it's good.
Cool, awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be a good one. We'll have to stay tuned and see what happens with that.
Nice.
So that's it for today, guys. But keep checking out our website, tech-er.com. Send us your tips and ideas. Thanks for watching.